Good morning, Mustangs. It is Friday, September 6th. You are in U.S. History class, first period. So excited to be here, I'm sure. Yeah. Really quick, I wanted to give you a quick rundown of what you're doing today. So first thing I want you to do is go ahead and write your objective down for today. So make sure you open up your binder, write in your planners. I'm going to have the sub pause here to make sure everybody gets it down. It's on the slideshow. It says, I can research and explain what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke. So you guys are going to do kind of a CSI thing today where you're going to research and look at one of the first colonies here in the New World and what happened to that colony. So your objective again today is I can research and explain what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke. So my sub, if you want to go ahead and pause this here so the kids can get their objective down, that would be great. Okay, now that you've gotten your objective down, the next thing I want you to do is the starter on Google Classroom. It's going to be labeled Starter September 6th, 2019. It's also on the slideshow, so you've got two places for it. You're going to take about 5 minutes. I don't want you to respond to anybody. You're just going to answer the questions on your own, and I'll look at them later this evening. So the 3 questions I want you to answer on your starter this morning are, what are 2 good reasons that someone would have wanted to colonize or settle the New World? So 2 good reasons that anyone, would have wanted to settle or colonize the New World. After that question, our second question is, what would be a good reason to settle a colony now in 2019? We talk all the time about possibly settling Mars or the moon. So what would be a good reason to want to create a new colony now in 2019? The last question that I have for you that I want you to answer on Google Classroom this morning is, what kind of things would you need to create a colony now in 2019? So what resources would you need to create a colony? Would you need natural resources? Would you need financial resources? So you can just kind of make a list with that last one. So with these questions, I want you to label it 1, 2, and 3 on your answer so I know which one you're answering. And it needs to go up on Google Classroom under the starter for today. The sub has a timer, so that'll be about 5 minutes for you to do that. So if the sub wants to go ahead and pause, that would be great. You guys can go ahead and take the 5 minutes to do your starter. Okay, so your assignment for today, and this could potentially run into Monday, I don't foresee you getting it all finished today, is what's called the CSI Lost Colony of Roanoke. So it's a slideshow on Google Slideshow. I made a copy for everyone, so it's on your Chromebooks, and you're going to fill out the slides and then turn it in either at the end of the period today or possibly at the beginning of the period on Monday, depending on how far you get. So you're going to read the information on each of the slides, and then in your copy of the slideshow, you're going to answer the question. So you're going to use evidence from the readings to answer the questions. So you need to determine, based on what you read and what you see, the pictures or whatever, what happened to that lost colony. Was it scenario number 1, scenario number 2, so forth? You'll see as you go through. There's some very detailed instructions. There is a video at the end of this slideshow, so it's at the beginning of your slideshow, and it is a YouTube video, and I know sometimes those don't work because of Land School, so I've attached it at the end of my slideshow for the sub. So if they're having problems with the video, you're welcome to show it just for the entire class. So if you guys want to do that now, that's fine, or in just a few minutes. So that's what we're doing today. You guys are going to look at the lost colony of Roanoke. You're going to look at it like a CSI case. You need to use evidence to back up your inference or your claim as to what happened to these people. Did they die out because of disease or whatever? You get to decide, and that's the last slide will be what you decide. Again, if you don't finish, you'll just have to finish it on Monday. We'll have a little bit of time on Monday for you to do that. Okay, if you have any questions, you guys have my email. It's on the board. You can ask the sub. The sub can get in touch with me. But good luck today. Good luck in your research. I hope it goes really well. Like I said, if you have any questions, just shoot me a message. Okay, thanks, guys.